Good morning. I hope everybody had a beautiful 4th of July. I know I did. Spending time with my stepfather and the people that live in his building. For those of you that follow me on Facebook, you guys saw the pictures. Sometimes on our journey, it is very good to just relax, unwind, and let go. You know, um, to release. Sometimes you just have to do that just to get away, from your everyday life. Maybe a lot of you have very busy work schedules. Maybe you never have time for you. um, but it's okay to take time for you. There's nothing wrong with that. um, spending time with your family or your friends or whatever the situation might be. Sometimes you have to do that, on your journey, on your path. Just unwinding, being at peace. Because sometimes you need that. Some of you might be going through, like I said, you're in like spiritual jail, like mentally in your head. And it's like, is this ever going to end? And it's like, yes, all you have to do is walk away and just let go. It definitely helps when you do those things. When you get out of your comfort zone and just do something different for a change, instead of doing the same thing day after day after day. It's like, it gets boring after a while, when you're doing the same thing all the time. Um, you know, Personally for me, I feel like that a lot. I really do. But I keep going, I'm still here, you know, that's what I do. But sometimes it is okay to just relax, unwind, be at peace. It really is, guys. You know, um, but I certainly hoped over the 4th of July that you guys were not just, thinking about yourselves and your family and your friends, but for those of people out there that are homeless and people that are veterans. Maybe you have a family member or a friend that's a veteran. I certainly hope that you guys were thinking about them too, because there are a lot all over the world that are homeless right now, that don't have anybody because maybe they never had a family. Maybe their families passed away. We don't know their situation, guys, but you know, sometimes it helps to think about others other than yourself. I know for me, I've been like that my entire life. I'm always thinking about other people, but I certainly hope you guys do. I really do. You know, um, I love each and every one of you. I hope everybody is staying blessed. I know I certainly am. I thank God every day for what I have, a roof over my head, everything. So please share this